Alright, good morning, everyone. How are you all doing today? So, in 2008, a young woman named Samantha Eloff had an interview for Abercrombie & Fitch clothing store. She's a practicing Muslim, and so she always wears the traditional hijab every day, everywhere she goes, of course. So, of course, on the interview day, she goes and wears the hijab, of course, to the interview. She didn't mention anything about the hijab. She didn't ask for any special requests. She didn't do anything about it. She just thought, normal thing. Yet, the interviewer docked her down for appearance points. So, that in turn led her to have less of a chance of being hired, and also made her not be hired for the job. I'm sure most of you are unhappy with the significant amount of segregation that is in our job market today. And more people are denied jobs due to race, religion, and their national origin. A person's belief, gender identity, and skin color should not be the deciding factor for a person's interview. People should focus less on the physical traits that a person has, and more on the ability to complete the goals that they need to complete the job. The job market needs to have more of an equal employment policy in order to make interviews more fair, to give everyone a chance of getting a job. Today I'd like to talk about three things. First, a brief history about equal employment policy, the advantages that this gives to businesses and other companies, and some statistics about the discriminations. So first, a brief history. According to the Cambridge Dictionary, equal employment opportunity is the principle that all people should have the same opportunities when applying for jobs and at work, and should not be treated unfair because of sex, race, religion, etc. Founded in July 2nd, 1965, the U.S. Equal Employment Opportunity Commission is a federal agency that enforces laws against discrimination in the workplace. This commission has a mandate that is specified under the Civil Rights Act of 1964, and this is how the equal opportunity principle came to be. Next, some advantages. So equal employment also has advantages that benefit companies and other businesses. Some businesses claim that equal employment will give more of a variety of people, making it be more like, making people have to have more accommodations for working, leading to more costs and things like that. However, others may say that having a variety of people work for you will actually give you more money. A study by researchers from the University of Illinois in 2009 shows both racial and gender diversity were found to contribute in sales positively, leading to more profit, so that's a good thing. Diversity also brings more original and creative ideas for businesses. Companies can increase their creativity by being more diverse. So other people from different religions and other races can have different ideas from their origin that'll help to contribute to the business. So some statistics. The number of cases filed each year for discrimination at the workplace either stays constant or is increasing a significant level. It never decreases. According to the U.S. Equal Employment Opportunity Commission, in 2010 alone, there were 1,888 cases where people were discriminated because of their color of their skin. The amount of cases increased to 2,112 in 2016. In 2008, there were 18,792 cases based on race alone. In 2016, there were 25,000. So that's obviously a significant difference, and it's just honestly horrible. For religion, there were 2,309 in 2010 and 2,706 in 2016. This shows that there has been a significant increase in the amount of segregation in the workplace. And honestly, that's just completely unacceptable. In conclusion, everyone deserves to have a chance to be employed, no matter what color their skin is or where they originated from. Businesses shouldn't determine how a person will complete a job based on how a person looks. Looking back at Samantha, she was just a girl who wanted a job at a clothing store to make some extra cash. She didn't want to hurt anyone, she didn't want to try to convert anybody to her religion. She just wanted some extra money. How would you feel if you were not hired for your favorite company because of the color of your skin or the religion that you practice? Thank you.
So River, you got some comments?
Yeah, I think your introduction was really good. I think you used a good story to start off. You know, it got my attention for sure. You had a really good preview. It was really clear. I think your argument was really clear too, fighting against the racism. In the body, your sources were cited really clearly. You know, the topic itself already has a nature, the emotional appeal. The only thing is, you were looking down at your cards a lot, and you know, there is a low amount of movement and gestures, but other than that, I think you did a pretty decent job with your speech. I think the only thing you should work on is practicing.
Okay, I'd skip the greeting at the beginning, start with the story. The story works pretty well. I like that you come back to it at the end of the speech also. Your claim is relatively clear, although I think you need to do a little bit more to demonstrate that this is a continuing problem. One of the things that I was looking at is we've got a law about this, we've got the EEOC, so what's going on here? Are people failing to follow the law? Is that the problem? Is there just been a rise in discriminatory practices, or are there legitimate disputes that are going on? We don't really get into a lot of detail on that. The statistics that you had from the EEOC about the different kinds of cases, I thought that was pretty solid as an attempt to explain what the argument consisted of. Like I said, I thought you got some emotional value out of the one story. It's a little abstract as to how these issues could be addressed and whether or not there is consistency on, like if there's a remedy for these kinds of things. What do we do about this? That's the thing I think is missing from this. I think you would find that almost everybody in here is sympathetic to the notion that people shouldn't be judged on the basis of something that's not relevant to the job that's going on there, and that would be problematic. The question then becomes, what do we do about it? So the argument isn't really about whether or not it's a good or a bad thing that people are acting this way. It's, you know, what is it we are failing to do, and what could we be doing? What do you want us to think or do about this that would change things? And I think that that's where there's a little bit of need for development. All right, thank you.